talking about this foundation until Armani. Just had to say that. Just had to put that out there. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christian Barrientos, and today we're going to be reviewing the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have the box upside down. Typical. That's what the box looks like, and this is what the bottle looks like, okay? I do want to say, when I went to go pick this up from Sephora in North Park Mall, the display was mad dusty. Like, nobody had touched it in a minute, and so I was kind of like, eek. And even my little top of the box was kind of ripped. You know, I just wanted to point that out. I'm assuming nobody touched the display because this is so expensive, honey. Okay. So this retails for $65 at Sephora, and it has 40 shades. Here are the claims. Okay, natural finish, medium coverage, oil-free, liquid formula, and a community favorite. A lot of people actually really do like this from what I saw. This lightweight foundation is formulated with microfill technology, allowing buildable color pigments to lay flat or seamless, blending and layering. Inspired by Charmeuse silk, this liquid foundation creates an airbrushed silky skin appearance and a natural radiant lit from within glow. I've worn this twice now, so I'm gonna put it on for y'all and then wear it all day and come back and tell you my thoughts. All right, y'all, so I already moisturized my skin, did my skincare, and I put on sunscreen, the MAC SPF 50 sunscreen. So now I'm just gonna prime my skin, y'all. Look at how low she's running. I'm glad I have a backup. So this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and y'all already know, whenever I do foundation reviews, I do not change my routine for the foundation. I don't think that that's smart, because if you test the foundation in a way that you normally wouldn't wear it, you're not going to get the same result. At least I don't personally believe you would. I really like that so many brands are not necessarily like relaunching foundations, but there are so many new brands coming out with foundations, or brands that have been around coming out with foundations, and then I'm getting to review them. I never really cared for filming foundation reviews in the past personally. I enjoyed watching them, but I kind of felt like people did not get to the point. Like, get to the point. Is it good or not, you know? So y'all already know what it is. I always shake my foundation, so I'm just going to swatch it for y'all. The first thing that I noticed about this foundation is how strong the scent is. Like, the scent is strong. And put it on. I don't know if y'all have ever smelled Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and I haven't worn mine in a while. I have a bottle over there, but y'all know how that foundation used to smell like paint. This one is stronger than that. Like, the smell is just so strong. So I imagine if you have sensitive skin, or you're just sensitive to fragrances anyway, I don't think this would, you know, work out for you, because the scent is strong. Now, does the scent last all day? No. Once the foundation settles into the skin, into my skin, I can't smell it anymore, but I can't guarantee that anyone else who's more sensitive would also experience it the same way. So I just like to let y'all know. Okay, so that is one layer, and this is 3 pumps. So I'm gonna zoom y'all in so you can see. That's how my skin is looking. This is my forehead. This is the other side of my face. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my face and then I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so this is how the foundation is looking with my finished makeup, okay? Look, yeah! Period. Like, let me pull my wig forward first of all. This is without any of my setting spray. Y'all know I like to use the Milk Set and Refresh spray. That gives a lot of luminosity, a lot more body and oomph to any foundation. This one, in my opinion, just right off the bat, I feel like it's not necessarily a matte finish, but it's not really natural. It's kind of in between the two. So whenever I put my concealer and powder on top, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I also think that this photographs really beautiful in sunshine. I haven't tried it in synthetic lighting yet, but this is how I'm looking. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Woo. There we go. Okay, we'll let that set in. The time is 11:26. 26. Y'all can see that, 11:26, that's the time. And we are all set and ready to go. So I will check back in with you guys later this evening when I'm at home. It is now 8:54 p.m. I've had this on for 9 hours, okay? Let me just zoom right in so you all can see what my face is looking like, all right? I do believe that I am either sweating or I'm becoming oily again because my hormones are returning back to normal after being off my medication for 2 years. So that's cool. But this is what my T-zone is looking like. And if you notice, underneath my eyes, I don't have any sort of shine or anything like that, as well as not so much around my mouth. So those are going to be the areas that are normal in terms of what skin type they are. Not oily, not dry or anything like that. But this is how I'm looking. I still have my coverage. Got a little teeny weensy, oh, something itchy on my face. A little bit of, let me zoom in some more. My camera focused in on it, that's funny. A little bit of separation and cracking around my smile lines, which they're not really that deep anyway. But when I look in the mirror, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Granted, I have been outside in the heat. I believe it was like 84 degrees today. But this is how my skin is looking. Now, if I don't really have a piece of tissue or anything. Let me get some tissue and I'm gonna blot it so you'll see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna blot one side of my face. I'm gonna do the bridge of my nose on one side too. And of course my cheeks and stuff. So this is what the blotted side of my face looks like. Ta-ta! And this is what the non-blotted side looks like. Not too terrible, but it definitely is giving she having hot flashes or she been outside for too long type stuff. And this is what the tissue looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side because I'm just uncomfortable being uneven. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me my foundation flaws. So when I look up close, I do see a little bit of separation in the areas where my face has fuzzies, like hair. So around my mustache, there's some separation. Around my nose where I blotted, the foundation came up and off. And of course there's creasing around that area too. So yeah. But this foundation does not claim to be long wearing, so there's that. I really do believe this foundation only costs $65 because of the brand. It doesn't do anything spectacular. One thing I will say is, if you're gonna go somewhere and take some pictures, this is gonna look really, really cute on you as long as they're not using some sort of a macro lens. I mean, even on camera now, I still look pretty darn good, but it's just the real life for me. It's the IRL for me, and the IRL is telling me, you know, I need to wash my face. The scent is very, very strong. She costs too much for how she wears. And although she is buildable, it takes a little bit of work. This probably works better with a beauty blender. I'd have to test it and see. But again, my concern will be that the beauty blender will absorb it because it's so liquidy. Those are my only cons. My pros to this: photographs really beautifully. Like, it looks gorgeous on camera, on video or photo. Do I have any more pros about this foundation? I can't think of anything else. It looks good on camera. And for some people, that's good enough because that's the only time you're ever gonna see them anyway. So, who would I recommend this for? I would probably probably recommend this for anyone who has a normal skin type. I'm not going to recommend it for anyone who's dry just because it separates, and I imagine that if your skin is dry and has a little bit of flaking going on, it's going to create patches on your skin that'll peel off throughout the day, even if you're in a temperate environment that's not super hot. I would not recommend this for anyone who's oily because it is a luminous foundation, and unless you are willing to slide and glide, you know, with your face, you don't want to be wearing formulas that are too silky and satiny. The weird thing about this foundation is, to me, in person, it looks like it wants to be matte, but it's not. And it really throws me off. It gives the texture of your foundation being matte. Like, I can see the texture in my face. It looks like my foundation is matte, but when I touch it, you know, it transfers. There's also that. So yeah, just food for thought on it in that regard. I'd recommend this for anyone who needs something to wear for a photo shoot. I don't think this is anything spectacular, but I will say if I need to take a quick picture, I'm gonna slap this one on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone with oily skin or anyone with dry skin, perhaps someone who's combination, but you really want to make sure that you are preparing your skin for this formula so that you're not having to combat, you know, the elements that is your face. If that makes any bit of sense. Would I repurchase it? No, I would not repurchase it. I think it looks gorgeous, but it's just not for me. It's not something that I can see myself purchasing regularly. It's a beautiful formula, again, on camera, but in real life, it's just not doing it for me. You might have tricks to wearing this that make it look better and last longer, so comment down below and let us know if you love this foundation and why. Also, how do you get it to work for you? Because girl, I mean, she cute, but only on camera, or for people who don't have 20/20 vision, period. Anyway, y'all, I want to wash my face, so thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or you didn't, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't be a hater, right? Don't be a hater. Make sure you're subscribed and share this video with one of your homies. Also, how much would you spend, like the most you would spend on a foundation? If you didn't have any price limits, how much would you spend? Like, no budget. Let me know. Let me know. Peace. I wore this foundation for today. I did it, I did it, I did it, okay. It's Sunday and I'm looking kinda snatched, and now I'm about to wipe my face away again, okay. I wonder if my skin is getting mad at me for testing all these foundations. Well, that's too dang bad.